Game 2 coming your way tonight. Huntington Express Prep from West Virginia taking on Father Tolton of Columbia, Missouri, the Trailblazers. And it's game 2 of 4 coming your way from the Quincy Notre Dame pit. Games going on also at Quincy High School tonight, and this is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal, Missouri, here to help you with all your lending and personal banking needs. Friendly service and dedicated loan officers are here to help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. We'll set the stage for this game when we come back on the pregame show on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that. It looks awesome. And then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
Huntington Express Prep, the Fighting Irish, take on Father Tolton, the Trailblazers, tonight in Game 2 of 4 coming your way. Our next game after this will be Principi of St. Louis and Quincy Notre Dame. And our fourth game tonight will be a dandy as Lee Summit West Titans take on Chicago Simeon. First game today saw Curry win 79-74 in come-from-behind fashion as they defeated Millard North of Omaha, Nebraska. The starting lineups and the play-by-play come your way on Central Illinois Sports on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show right after these.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Time for the starting lineups, brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. Everything you need that you could ever ask for from Farm and Home Supply. They can take care of you for all your snow needs, feeding the birds, and more at Farm and Home Supply in your local area. Here's Damon Emmerich with the starting lineups and the play-by-play.
Well, first off in this one, for the Huntington Expression Prep Kings, they come into this ball game with a record of 9-6. They will start the following. At one, we'll call him a senior, 6'9", Kawani Kier. And at another starter, he is a 6'8", junior, Braden Hawthorne. At another starter for the Kings, Mason Hagedorn, a 6'10", senior. At another starter position, a 6'3" guard, Micah Tucker. And the fourth starter in this one, a 6'7" forward, Dylan Tingler.
So they're not the Fighting Irish, they're the Kings.
They are the Kings, the Huntington Expression Prep Kings. And again, they will start Kier, Hawthorne, Hagedorn, Tingler, and Tucker in this one. And for the Trailblazers of Father Tolton, they come into this ballgame with a record of 7-5. They will start the following. At one guard, a 6-foot junior, Aaron Rowe. At another guard position, he is a 6-foot junior, Jay Wilson. At one forward, a 6'5" senior, Javar Galbraith. And at another forward, he is a 6'6" junior, Blake Pinston. And at the center position for the Trailblazers, a 6'7" senior, Will Fretwell. Rowe, Wilson, Galbraith, Pinston, and Fretwell will start for the Trailblazers of Father Tolton High School.
Well, we'll try to get things squared away here. They had a little change in the schedule. Kind of messed us up just a little bit, but we're getting everything put together for you right here. Glad you've joined us for Game 2 of 4 coming your way. Also, games going on at Quincy Blue Devil Gymnasium. And we are ready for basketball action. We're a little bit late because Curry got here a little late, but they got away with the late win, too.
Yeah, we had an exciting Game 1 here, and looking forward to a good ball game here between Father Tolton and Huntington Expression Prep. Jumping for Tolton will be Fretwell, and for Huntington Expression Prep, it'll be Hagedorn. Ball is in the air, and tip is up, and it is controlled by the Kings. That's Hawthorne. Hawthorne gets it into the front court. He's going to use the screen from Hagedorn. Gets it out top. That's to Tingler. He's still got the dribble. He's going to look to attack the bucket. Spin move, kicks it left wing, 3 up. Hagedorn, no good. Rebound's going to be controlled by Kawani Kier. Then he's going to have the ball knocked away from him. It'll be a turnover as it's going to be a held ball. And Tolton basketball. Early going here, Game 2 of 4 at the Quincy Shootout. As for Tolton, Aaron Rowe is going to be the man with the ball. He'll cross the time stripe. He'll go into the double team. Gets it to Galbraith. Galbraith gets it left wing. That's to Pinston. And Pinston gets it off. That's to Wilson. Wilson back to Pinston. Out top. That's to Rowe. Rowe will look to get him into an offense. He'll get it left wing. Wilson. Back out top to Rowe. He'll look to attack the bucket. Nice pass down low. Pinston shot up. Blocked and fouled. He'll be fouled on the shot by Braden Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's team first shooting foul. Free throws to be shot the other way by Pingington. That's Blake Pingington. A 0-0 ball game at the 7-11 mark of the first quarter. No Slurpees here tonight. First one is up and no good.
We'll actually call him Pinston is what they told us there in the pregame. We'll also tell you about Bowler's Universe. Bowler's Universe is open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. 10 to 10 p.m., Fridays until midnight, and Saturday 4 p.m. to midnight. They offer many menu items from burgers and fries to specialty pizzas. Come out and enjoy the fun at Bowler's Universe in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Pinston gets the second one to roll, and we've got a point on the board in the early going.
And early 1-0 lead for Tolton as Kawani Kier will Pass the ball into the front court to Hawthorne for Huntington Expression Prep. He'll get it left wing. That's Tingler. Three-pointer from him is no good. Offensive rebound to Kier. He'll put the shot up, and it's no good. But then Hawthorne will get the offensive rebound and the dunk, and that gives us our first lead change of the ball game. Quickly into the front for Tolton comes Rowe. His shot is up. He's got his first two. Give us another lead change. That's our second lead change of the ball game. Early going, these teams are getting up and down the court as Huntington Expression Prep will cross the timeline. That's Hawthorne. He'll get it left wing to Kier. Back out top to Hawthorne to Tingler. He'll pull up for the three. Shot is up off the back of the iron. No good. Fretwell skies high for the rebound for Tolton. Gets it into the front court. That is Aaron Rowe. Check that. That's Jay Wilson. Wilson will have a three-pointer, his first three of the game, and that's the largest lead of the ball game for Tolton at 4. They've got the 6-2 lead. 6 minutes left to play. First quarter action on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard as a near steal, and then they're going to say that he stepped on the sideline, so that'll be a turnover against the Kings, their second.
It'll be Father Tolton basketball, the Trailblazers. It looks like great size by this Huntington squad, but they need somebody to take care of the basketball for them a little bit.
Yeah, just haven't got that rhythm early going here on the offensive end, and maybe they'll look to get a stop here on the defensive end to get their offense going. Rowe with the basketball for the Trailblazers. He gets it right wing Pinchton. He'll put it on the floor. His pass is going to be knocked away, stolen away. Turnover against the Trailblazers. Into the front court comes Prep, and up for the dunk with Kawani Kier. Couldn't get it to go, but he's fouled on the dunk attempt by Pinchton.
Pinchton will pick up his first team foul. Free throws go the other way. Kiwani Kier, is that right? Kiwani Kier is at the free throw line. It is a 6-2 lead for Father Tolton. First one is up and good by Kier.
Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County, Illinois since 1991. Check out the newspaper each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Kier gets them both and makes it a 2-point game.
Wilson will have it in the backcourt for the Trailblazers. Finally crosses the time stripe into a double team. Gets it to Pinchton. Right wing Fretwell three. In and out. No good. Rebound tipped around. Controlled by Kier. And he'll get it off to Tingler.
And the size of this Huntington squad is impressive.
Hagedorn's going to put it on the dribble. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound came down to Pinchton. He quickly got it off to Wilson, who gets it into the front court. Gets it to Rowe. Rowe's going to be fouled on the drive to the bucket, and it'll be Trailblazers basketball underneath their own basket.
Masson, the man with the foul?
Kalani Kier is going to be whistled for the foul.
Okay, Kier picked up the foul, his first, team second.
We see Anthony Gilkis check into the ball game for the first time for Huntington Prep. We'll see Hagedorn take a seat as the inbounds man for the Trailblazers will be Wilson. He gets it into Fretwell. Gets it off. That's to Rowe.
His Father Tolton both has a tremendous football program too, but good athletics over there at Jeff City.
Pinchton with the basketball for the Trailblazers. Gets it off. That's right wing to Rowe. Rowe out top to Fretwell. Holds it high above his head. Hands it back to Rowe. He looks to attack the bucket. Nice job being shut off on the drive as Tucker stepped in front of him. Knocked the ball out of bounds. It will remain Trailblazers basketball.
Damon Emmerich on the call for you here on a 6-4 ball game. 4:48 left in the quarter. John Hull, our producer, running the scoreboard. And oh, that's right, Columbia, Missouri. My mistake.
Fretwell with the three for the Trailblazers. Shot in and out, no good. Tingler with the rebound for Huntington Prep. He gets it off to Tucker. Tucker brings it front court, dishes it off to Gilkis. Gilkis has his first two, and we're tied at 6. Our first tie of the ball game. Into the front court for the Trailblazers. That is Wilson. Wilson still has the dribble, uses a screen from Fretwell, gets it right wing. That's to Rowe. Back out top. Pass is going to be stolen away. Hagedorn is going to go coast to coast. Excuse me, that's Hawthorne. Hawthorne with the dunk. Give us a lead change. That's our third. 4 points for Hawthorne. Quickly into the front court for Tolton. Ball's going to be tipped away, and Rowe loses it. Fretwell get it to him. Rowe goes up for the shot. It is good, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 as we see that replay for Hawthorne's dunk, the Northwestern Mutual replay right there. Thanks to Sheila Davidsmeyer for being our sponsor.
Be one free throw shot as they counted the bucket on that. Coming back into the game is Tracy Collins, I do believe.
Number 3 for Huntington Prep will actually be Mason Hagedorn.
So I can forget about all this stuff.
Well,
no,
you're looking
I got
at
the wrong one. That's my problem.
Shamanon might be correct
Yep.
as Rowe gets the and one to go. Actually, no, the free throw does not count. They're going to say we have a lane violation.
Ah. I'll get it to the right page. I had it there for a minute, but I lost it, I guess.
Well, we got one right in front of you there on Huntington Prep.
Okay. Here, I'll get this out of the way then.
As
We'll get it organized.
Kings basketball into the front court. Tingler, he's going to get it. Free throw line, Tucker. Tucker's going to take a shot in and out. No good. Rebound controlled by Wilson of the Trailblazers. Pushes into the front court quickly. Gets it to Rowe. Rowe looks to attack the bucket. Shot off. Back out to Wilson. His long three is up and good.
Give him 5.
And Huntington Prep's going to take a timeout. We'll take it to, I believe it should be 11-8. Father Tolton over Huntington Prep. It's an Adams Network timeout.
Hey, grab me one too.
.333 left in the half. We're going to call it 12-8 right now. That's what they've got on their scoreboard. We thought they waved that free throw off, but right now on the scoreboard they have it a 12-8 lead for the Father Tolton guys.
And it will be Huntington Prep basketball coming out of that Adams Network timeout. Thanks to Adams Network for being our sponsor for all timeouts throughout the season. As Prep has the basketball, that's Tucker. He gets it left wing. Tingler's three is going to be no good, but I believe they're going to say that Fretwell fouled him on they're going to say after the shot. So it'll actually be just ball out of bounds. Prep basketball. Tucker will be the inbound man for Huntington Prep.
His first, team second.
Tucker gets it in. That's to Gilkis. He pulls it back out. Looks to get his team into an offense. He's going to attack the basket, but he'll be fouled by Fretwell.
Fretwell's going to pick up 2 quick fouls here. His second, team third with 3:15 left in the quarter, and he's going to come out of the ball game. And coming in for Father Tolton appears to be Javar Galbraith.
Javar Galbraith is into the lineup for the Trailblazers. He was in the starting lineup. As we saw during the last timeout, MJ Adair checked into the ball game for the first time for Tolton. As Huntington Prep with the basketball, trailing 12-8. Tucker gets it left wing. That's Tingler. Tingler's going to step on the baseline. It'll be a turnover against Huntington Prep. That's their 4th already. Just 5 minutes into the first quarter. Tolton with the basketball and the lead. They've got the 4-point advantage. Get it into the hands of Pinston. Pinston's going to get it off to Wilson. Thought about the three, doesn't take it. Gets it left wing to Adair. He'll take the three. Can't get it to go. Tingler with the rebound for Prep. He gets it off to Gilkis. Gets it back to Tingler. He'll take the three. Can't get it to go. Pinston with the rebound for the Trailblazers. He'll get it off to Rowe. Rowe will bring it into the front court. Knocked away. Tracks it back down. And he'll look to set up an offense with 2:30 to play here in the first quarter. Wilson with it for Tolton. Gets it left wing. That's to Rowe. Gets it to Adair at 15 to go on the shot clock. Gets it back to Rowe. Step back three up. No good. Rebound controlled by Hawthorne. He'll get it to Tingler. He'll push it front court to Hagedorn. And he'll find Tucker, who will find cutting to the rim. Hagedorn, his shot is up and can't get it to go. But he'll go to the line to shoot two, but he might need to catch his breath a little bit after that foul.
Galbraith will pick up the foul. It'll be his first, team 4th. Shooting foul on the play. Going to the free throw line is Malachi Payne. Is that correct?
No, it'll actually be Mason Hagedorn.
Okay, I'm just trying to be able to see here. There we go.
Decipher my chicken scratch
No,
there.
you did fine. Hagedorn to the free throw line. Hagedorn looking for his first points. 12-8 the lead. Make it 12-9 as he makes the first.
Into the ball game for the Trailblazers will be Vladislav Yefamenko.
I knew he was going to come in.
He's the 6'7" senior. For Prep, Huntington Prep that is, Malachi Payne checks into the ballgame for the first time. Hagedorn gets the second to go, and it's a 12-10 Trailblazers lead, and they will have the basketball with 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. They get it to Aaron Rowe. He'll get it left wing to Adair.
Adair's trying to set the offense up, and now they're
Gets it
strong.
to Vladislav Yefamenko. He'll be fouled on the drive, and they will whistle Hagedorn for that foul.
Hagedorn's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his first to the ball game. Third team foul.
And the inbound man for the Trailblazers will be Aaron Rowe. Rowe's going to get it into Wilson, and he'll bring it out, looks to set up an offense, puts it on the floor. Shot for him is going to be no good. Hagedorn deflected it. Rebound's finally going to be controlled by Wilson of the Trailblazers, and he'll go up for two. Can't get it to go, but he will be fouled on the play, and they'll whistle Micah Tucker for that foul. Number 13, Micah Tucker. His first 15 foul, as Jay Wilson will go to the line to shoot two for the Trailblazers.
Wilson with 5 points in the ball game, a 12-10 lead for his squad with 1:40 left in the first quarter. First one is up and will not fall through.
Real Net and Twine is located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Real Net and Twine is your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see them or call 217-285-5013 for Real Net and Twine.
Trying to give his team a 3-point lead here is Wilson, and he gets the second one to fall. He's got 6. 13-10 the lead now on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
Into the front court for Huntington Prep. That's Malachi Payne. Payne gets it out top to Gilkis. Gets it left wing Payne. He'll put up the three. Shot up and good. And just like that, we're knotted up at 13 as Payne comes off the bench and puts up a quick three to give us our third tie of the ball game as we approach the 1 minute mark of the first quarter. Adair with it for the Trailblazers. He's being closely guarded by Tingler. Tingler doing a nice job on the defensive end. Adair finally gets it to Galbraith, gets it out top to Yefamenko. His three-pointer is no good, but Adair comes down with the offensive rebound, reset the shot clock for the Trailblazers with 50 seconds to play in the first quarter. Wilson with the basketball, gets it to Galbraith, attacking the bucket. He'll fight through the contact. Shot is up and good. Galbraith's got his first two, and the Trailblazers back out in front by 2 as they'll come out on a 1-2-2 defense on the defensive end as Huntington Prep with the basketball, trailing by 2. 23 seconds left to play here in the first quarter of play. 3-second difference, game clock to shot clock, as Payne will get it for Huntington Prep, gets it back out top. That's to Tucker. Tucker being closely guarded. He'll put it on the floor, attacks the bucket, shot fake, gets it down low. Gilkis will attack the bucket. His shot is no good. Rebound controlled by Yefamenko, but his pass is going to be thrown out of bounds. It'll be a turnover against the Trailblazers, their second. Huntington Prep with the basketball, trailing by 2. 1.5 seconds left to play here, first quarter action. To inbound for Prep will be Micah Tucker. Tucker gets the basketball, looks to get it in, finally gets it to Tingler. Turnaround three-pointer shot up and leaves it just short. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. After one quarter, Father Tolton 15, Huntington Expression Prep 13. We're back with second quarter play-by-play in a minute.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
15-13, Father Tolton's Trailblazers with the lead. They're 5 of 12 from the field, 2 of 6 from the arc, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. 4-14 for Huntington Express Prep Kings, 1 of 7 from the arc and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. With the basketball, it appears Huntington will have it, trying to tie us up for the 3rd time. We've been tied at 6-13. We've had 3 lead changes. Huntington ball, Damon with the call.
Well, it'll be Tucker to inbound for Huntington Prep. He's going to get it to Tingler for the Kings. He'll get it back off to Tucker. Also joined out on the floor by Payne, Gilkis, and Hagedorn. As Gilkis gets it, he picks up his dribble, gets it left wing to Hagedorn. He'll put up the 3, can't get it to go. Yefimenko with the rebound, gets away with steps before getting the ball off to Wilson for the Trailblazers as they have the basketball, leading by a score of 15-13. Early second quarter action. Game 2 of 4 here at the Pitt, campus of Quincy Notre Dame, here of the 2024 Quincy Shootout. Central Illinois Sports proud to bring you 8 games here tonight, 9 more to follow tomorrow, all from Quincy High School. As Trailblazers with the basketball, Wilson will pull up free throw line, can't get the shot to go. Hagedorn with the rebound for Huntington Prep. He'll get it to Tingler. He'll quickly push it front court. Tingler gets it to Tucker. He'll pull up for the 3. Can't get it to go. Galbraith with the rebound for the Trailblazers. He'll get it off to Adair, who will push front court. Keeps it, looks to attack the bucket. Tries to get it to Yefimenko, but pass was thrown just a little bit too hot for him to handle. 3rd turnover against the Trailblazers, as we will see Ken Giles into the ballgame for the first time in this one for Huntington Prep. Back onto the floor for the Kings is Braden Hawthorne. Payne will get it. He gets it to Hawthorne, gets it left wing. Gilkis, he'll put up the 3, can't get it to go. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Hawthorne. Gets it out top, that's Payne. He'll put up the 3, and Payne's got 6. He's knocked down 2 threes. It's another lead change in the ball game as Huntington Prep has the 16-15 lead. Quickly into the front court comes Aaron Rowe. He's going to attack the basket. He'll be fouled on the way to the bucket by Giles.
Giles will pick up the foul. It'll be his first, team first to the second quarter. 6:27 left in the half, 16-15. Huntington Express with the lead. Father Tolton trying to give us our 5th lead change.
Aaron Rowe gets the inbounds pass. He tries to use the screen from Galbraith, then just gets it off to Galbraith. He'll look to attack the bucket, spin move, and on his pass out to the post, or to the wing, he's going to be fouled by Anthony Gilkis of Huntington Prep.
Gilkis second? Nope, he said his first. I thought it was his second because they just called him for one a minute ago.
Rowe will be the inbounds man for the Trailblazers. His team looking to regain the lead as they trail 16-15. Rowe gets it into Wilson. Shot fake, puts it on the floor. He'll pull up for 2, can't get it to go. Giles with the rebound for Huntington Prep. He pushes it into the front court, picks up his dribble, and then pass is going to be deflected and finally stolen away. Wilson with the steal for the Trailblazers. He'll get it to Yefimenko. Yefimenko can't get the dunk to go. Rebound's going to be controlled by Hawthorne. Hawthorne pushes it front court, gets it to Gilkis. Nice up and under move. Can't get it to go. His shot will be rebounded by Yefimenko. He'll get it off to Rowe. Rowe will go coast to coast, loses the dribble. Turnover against the Trailblazers. Quickly into the front court come the Kings, and it'll be a turnover for a turnover.
6 turnovers on Huntington Express, 4 the other way on Father Tolton.
Pinchton back in for the Trailblazers as Adair will take a seat. And it'll be Trailblazers basketball trailing 16-15, looking to give us another lead change in this one. Pinchton has it out of volleyball line extended. He'll get it right wing to Galbraith. Gets it off to Wilson. Wilson down low. Galbraith, he'll fight through the contact. Shot is up and good. It's another lead change as Galbraith has his 4th points of the night. And that is our 4th lead change. Check that, 5th lead change of the contest. Payne with the basketball for Huntington Prep. He's knocked down 2 threes. He'll get it to Giles. Giles will pick up his dribble. Get it to Tucker. Back out top. Long three from Giles. Left. He can't get it to go. Yefamenko will control the board for the Trailblazers. Already his third of the contest. He'll get it to Rowe, who will bring it into the front court, and then he'll be fouled by Micah Tucker.
Tucker's going to pick up the foul. It'll be Tucker's second, team third.
It'll be Trailblazers basketball underneath their own basket. They have the 17-16 lead with 4:51 to play here. First half action on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. And the Trailblazers can't get it inbounds. It'll be a turnover. That is their fifth. So one of those unforced turnovers that drive a coach crazy, as they couldn't get the ball inbounds on the out-of-bounds play. And it will be Huntington Prep basketball with a chance to retake the lead here in this one. Payne's going to get it off to Giles. He'll get it out top. That's to Tucker. Tucker will get it middle to Hagedorn. His turnaround shot is no good. And Hawthorne will be whistled for the foul, as they're going to say he went over the back, trying to get the offensive rebound.
His second, team foul number 4 in the second quarter. 17-16, the lead for Father Tolton. 4:25 left in the second quarter on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
Rowe gets some instructions from his head coach, Jeremy Osborne, before he crosses the time stripe. He'll pick up his dribble, get it left wing to Yefamenko. He's going to attack the bucket, and he'll be whistled for the charge as Yefamenko with the foul as Giles took the charge.
His first, team first of the second quarter.
And give them another turnover for the Trailblazers.
Yefamenko gives them the size they need against this huge lineup from Huntington Express. I mean, they are big, tall young men.
Yeah. Wilson will be called, check that, Rowe will be called for the kicked ball, so it will remain Huntington Prep basketball. But we're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it too. Father Tolton 17, Huntington Prep 16. It's an Adams Network timeout.
Hey, it's the start of the new year, and is one of your New Year's resolutions in order to make your dollar stretch further? Then you don't want to miss the Dollar Day sale at your local Farm Home Supply running January 5th through the 14th. Here are some of the hottest deals. Get $15 off all Wrangler Retro Denim. We'll give you a free $15 gift card when you purchase any 30-pound or more Purina Pro Plan dog food. Tide Simply Laundry Detergent is only $8. Need a heater? Our most popular Milk House heater is only $17. See all the deals and much more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
Huntington Express and Father Tolton in the contest here on Central Illinois Sports. 4:03 left in the half, a 17-16 Father Tolton lead. And, you know, when you look at these shootouts like this, you start comparing teams in each game, but Eric Stratman and the folks have done a good job of matching people up the best they can to have equal contests. For instance, in the next contest, Principi of St. Louis, who will be playing West Central of Winchester tomorrow morning at 9, will play Quincy Notre Dame. You probably don't want to match those teams up against guys with 7-footers on the other side.
Yeah, they do a good job here. There's going to be a few games that may get out of hand, but for the most part, you're going to see some close basketball. As we see right there, Malachi Payne knocks down his third three of the ball game and gives Huntington Prep the lead again, as they've got the 19-17 lead. Trailblazers into the front court. Wilson with the basketball. He thought about the three, doesn't take it. Down low, Galbraith finds Yefamenko cutting to the bucket. His two is up and good, and that ties this ball game up at 19. Give us our second tie of the ball game, as Prep will come across the time stripe. Payne has it. We've actually had 3 ties in the ball game.
Trying to tell you had 2 points in the game is what I was trying to do with my hand signal. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we'll work on getting better right here, as we're going to have Tolton picks up the defensive intensity, leads to Huntington Prep stepping on the sideline. It'll be a turnover against the Kings. That'll be their 7th. As Pinchton will be the inbound man for the Trailblazers. Tolton will cross the time stripe with 3:15 to play in the half, looking to regain the lead in this one. Galbraith gets it left wing, out top Yefamenko. He'll find Wilson right wing, out top Pinchton. Thought about the three, doesn't take it. He'll put it on the floor, fights through a little bit of contact, and then he will be tied up on the floor. No turnover, as it will remain Trailblazers basketball. with 3:01 left to play in the first half of play.
Referee kind of came through and called that quickly because I think they could have had a travel pretty easy on that one.
Well, they just reset the shot clock. Shouldn't have, as it was Trailblazers' possession. And it's not going to matter as Pinchton says, I'll put up the quick three. Can't get it to go. And on the rebound, Tucker's going to get the rebound, and then he will be fouled by Aaron Rowe. That'll be Rowe's second team foul of the half.
His first, team's second. 2:57 left in the half. Tied at 19. Tied at 6-13 and 19 in the ball game with 6 lead changes so far.
It'll be Kings basketball.
Last team to lead was Huntington, so it wouldn't be a lead change if they scored here.
Just looking to regain the lead as Hawthorne shot fake. He'll kick it out top. That's to Giles. And a long three-pointer by Payne. Can't get that to go. Rebound controlled by Aaron Rowe. He takes the ball coast to coast. His shot is going to be deflected by Hawthorne, but Yefimenko's there to clean it up. Offensive rebound and the putback. Give him 4. Give us another lead change. That's quickly into the front court. Comes Tucker. He lost the basketball. Wilson controlled it. He's going to go coast to coast. Can't get it to go. Pinchton can't get the offensive rebound to go, and Hagedorn will get the rebound for Huntington Prep. Quickly into the front court go the Kings. Shot from Hawthorne is no good. He gets his own rebound, kicks it right wing to Payne. Thought about the three, doesn't take it. Gets it down low to Hawthorne. He'll fight through the contact. Can't get it to go. Yefimenko with the rebound. Gets it to Rowe. Rowe kicks it or passes it front court to Pinchton. He'll go up for 2. Can't get it to go, but he will be fouled on the shot by Hagedorn, who will be whistled for his second.
Hagedorn's second, 16 foul over the bonus, but it was a shooting foul anyway. Pinkerton will be the man at the free throw line. Give him a point on the day, 1 for 2 from there. Pinchton, okay. Doesn't look like that, but that's what they pronounce it. So we'll give him his first free throw there, and he's got 2 on the day.
Hey, Pike County Concrete, when you need concrete for your next job, give Pike County Concrete a call. 217-285-5548, located in Pittsfield and Jacksonville.
Tied for their biggest lead of the ball game. A chance to build on that. Second one no good. Rebound comes off the other way to Huntington.
Just a good old-fashioned announcer's jinx right there. As Huntington Prep with the basketball into the front court is Payne. He'll get it to Tingler. Tingler out top. That's to Hawthorne. Hawthorne will get it to Tucker back out top. Hawthorne takes the 3. Can't get it to go. Adair with the rebound for Tolton. He'll pick up his dribble, then get it left wing to Wilson. Wilson thought about the 3, puts it on the floor instead. He'll put up a quick 2. Shot is up and good. Give him another 2. That's the largest lead in the ball game for the Trailblazers, as they've got the 24-19 lead with 1:20 to play here in the first half. Quickly with the 3 for Huntington Prep, and I have no idea how you hit backboard from that angle, but Dylan Tingler with the 3. Prep gets the rebound on the missed shot by Rowe. Into the front court quickly, and Tucker and Payne weren't on the same page there, as it's a turnover against the Kings. That's their 8th.
7 turnovers on each team, I do believe. 1:01 left in the half. We're under a minute. 24-22. Father Tolton with the basketball in the lead.
Wilson will bring it across the time stripe. His pass is going to be deflected and stolen away. Tucker with the steal. He'll get it into the front court. Giles up and good. And he's got the chance to go to the line to give his team the lead as he fights through the contact. Gets another 2 points right there.
Giles will get the and 1, makes it a 24-24 contest, 5-0 run, and another tie, our 4th of the game, and looking for our 8th lead change if Giles can make this one. Up, no good. Rebound comes off the other way, and that's to Galbraith.
Galbraith is going to get it off to Rowe. Rowe across the time stripe with 40 seconds to play. His team looking to regain the lead, as Jack told you. Huntington Prep on a 5-0 run. Rowe will have it. He'll put up the shot. Falling away, can't get it to go. Payne with the rebound for the Kings. Gets it to Giles. Kicks it back. Payne, long 3. Shot up. No good. Giles with the offensive rebound, and he'll get it out to Tucker. Tucker looking to reset the offense, give his team the chance to hold for 1 shot as they've got the basketball knotted up at 24. 10 seconds to play here in the half. Giles has it with 5, looking to make a move. He's going to do a step-back 3. Can't get it to go. Adair with the rebound for the Trailblazers, and that's how this first half is going to end. Father Tolton, 24. Huntington Expression Prep, 24, and that takes us to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. 24 all, game 2 of 4 here at the pit. Quincy Notre Dame for the Quincy Shootout. Jack's got to look at some of your first half stats after these.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the beautiful and historic city that is Pittsfield, Illinois, a community that feels like home.
Home to over 4,000 residents, a progressive and growing community serves as an amazing place to live, learn, work, and play. With civic, charitable, family, and recreational activities available, you'll never be bored here. Attend an event or festival, play some disc golf on our new championship course, spend the day fishing, or even catch a Civil War reenactment. As a community driven by success, Pittsfield provides numerous incentives to assist citizens and local businesses. Our goal in Pittsfield is to truly advance and prosper. Staying healthy is made easy here, with access to doctors, dentists, and other medical specialists throughout the community. People come to Pittsfield for a variety of reasons: stately historical homes, an abundance of natural resources, hunting, scenic areas along the Illinois and Mississippi rivers, festivals, recreational opportunities, and much more. People stay in Pittsfield simply because life here is great. Picture yourself in Pittsfield today.
Is predator hunting your thing? Game Masters has you covered. We have way more than just deer and turkey hunting gear, safes, clothes, and gifts. Come check out our predator guns, calls, decoys, lights, traps, binoculars, bipods, tripods, and shooting sticks. Don't forget your thermal and night vision, rifle scopes, trapping equipment, and supplies. Whether your next game pursuit is big or small, runs or flies, Game Masters has what you need to get the job done. We're passionate about the outdoors.
It's 24 all here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show with the Father Tolton and Huntington Expression teams playing here at Q&D. And at halftime, the Father Tolton Trailblazers have 8 turnovers. Huntington Prep with 8 also. Leads in the game. I believe Father Tolton has led by as many as 5. And Huntington Prep, I am not sure.
4 or 5 points.
Yeah, Jack.
I'm trying to decipher.
Jack keeps them, and there have been 7 lead changes in the game. We were tied at 8, 13, 19, and 24. Fouling situation in the first half for Father Tolton. 2 fouls called against Javar Goldbreath and also Will Fretwell, and then single fouls on Efamenko, Pinchington, and also Galbraith and Aaron Rowe. For Huntington Expression, 2 fouls called on Hagedorn, 2 on Tucker, I think that's 2 on Gilkis, and then single fouls on Hawthorne and Kuwani, I believe. David.
Well, at the half, Father Tolton, 24. Huntington Expression Prep, 24. Again, this is the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Quincy, Illinois is the place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are satisfied. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. We're back with the rest of your first half stats after these.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
At Logan Agri-Service, we consider it a badge of honor to be recognized as one of the larger independent suppliers of crop protection chemicals in the Midwest. We've worked hard for years to provide you with the access to the best herbicides, insecticides, and fungicides from top manufacturers because we know without you, our local farmers, we wouldn't be here. When you have questions, call our local experts to discuss what works best for your fields and your situation, or visit us online at loganag.com. Serving agriculture since 1962.
Jersey's World! Jersey's World! Party time! Excellent! Party on, James! Party on, Todd!
Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, where you can find the best burgers, sandwiches, and steaks, all locally sourced from GJY Beef Company.
We love beer! We love beer!
Ice cold draft beer. Enjoy one of our many craft selections on the patio. All at Jersey's Bar and Grill, 109 East Jefferson, Camp Point, Illinois.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930. Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
24-24 the score here at halftime. Take a look at some individual scoring in the first half. Father Tolton, Aaron Rowe with 4 points, 8 for Jay Wilson, 8 for Javar Galbraith. Also, or should be 4 for him, pardon me. 2 points for, help me the young man's name again.
Pinchton.
Pinchton. I'm going to get that written down so I know it. Pinchton. Also 4 points for Vladislav Efimenko. And on the other side, we've got 2 points for Giles for the Huntington squad. 2 points for Hagedorn. Also a 3 for Dylan Tingler. 2 points for Gilkis. It's a little dark up here, so I'm trying to get all these done. Payne's got 9 in the first half. Hawthorne with 4 and 2 for Kier. That's the totals of 24 apiece. Been a good competitive first half of basketball. Second half play-by-play comes your way on the Little Jess Motors halftime show on Central Illinois Sports.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
The Little Jess Motors halftime show, and you take a look at this Huntington squad, and we kind of had to regroup a little bit, Damon, because had a few name changes and some different things you had to work with here, but you know, missing some big guys, but certainly brought plenty of tall people on this side. On the other side, Father Tolton doing a nice job, even though they're undersized, being able to be competitive in this game.
Yeah, we saw for Father Tolton early in that first quarter of play, Will Fretwell picked up 2 fouls, had to spend the rest of the half on the bench, but a nice job by Vladislav Yefamenko to come off the bench, give the Trailblazers some valuable minutes. And we've got a 24-24 ball game here as we get set to start the third quarter of play. Thanks as always to Little Jess Motors for being our halftime sponsor here on Central Illinois Sports. And thanks to all of you who spent your hard-earned money to purchase the Quincy Shootout here. Thank you for your investment. Thank you for your time. And we hope you're enjoying this one, and also hope you check in on Charlie, Brian, and Tim calling the games over at the Quincy High School gymnasium there in this one. We'll be there for all 9 games tomorrow, but we've still got 2.5 ball games to go, and we're set for the second half of this ball game. Tingler will bring the ball across the front court for Huntington Prep. He'll get it to Tucker. Tucker's going to use the screen and then find a streaking Mason Hagedorn, and the Kings have the first 2 points of the third quarter. And quickly into the front court for the Trailblazers is Pinchton. He'll drop it off. That's to Galbraith. Galbraith, nice spin move to the bucket for 2, tied up at 26. And into the front court for the Kings, that is Tingler. Tingler gets it out top. Tucker will set the offense just 40 seconds into this third quarter of play. Tucker will attack the bucket, kicks it left wing. Kawani Kier for the 3. Kier shot up and good.
Give him 5 on the night. Who had the last bucket on the Father Tolton end? Do you guys know?
That was Galbraith. Had the nice spin move in the middle. Had another 2. And for the Trailblazers, ball is in the hands of Aaron Rowe. Rowe is a junior for the Trailblazers. A verbal commit to the University of Missouri. Can't sign that national letter of intent until November of this year. As the Trailblazers are going to have a turnover. Wilson's pass was deflected and stolen away. And to the other end, Tucker lost the ball on the dunk. Fretwell is going to be whistled for the foul, as I think he might have been the victim of a tough call right there, as he'll be whistled for his 3rd foul. So foul problems persist throughout the night for Fretwell, and it sends to the line Micah Tucker for 2 shots.
Tucker looking for his first points and gets it from the free throw line, makes it a 30-26 ball game.
Pike County Concrete, when you need concrete for your next job, give Pike County Concrete a call, 217-285-5548, located in Pittsfield and Jacksonville.
Makes them both, and I think that's their biggest lead of the ball game.
We'll call that the largest lead of the contest for Huntington Prep, as they've outscored Tolton 7-2 in the first 90 seconds of the third quarter. Pinchton with it for the Trailblazers. He'll get it to Galbraith. Gets it right wing to Wilson. Out top, that's Rowe. Rowe's going to use the screen. Still has it. Step back 3. Shot up and good. And another 3 points for Aaron Rowe. Cuts into the lead for Huntington Prep.
7 points for him on the night now at the 6:09 mark.
Tucker will get it left wing. Kier will put up another 3. Can't get that one to go. Offensive rebound controlled by Tingler, and he's up. He's got 2 points, and it's back to a 2-possession lead for Huntington Prep, as Tingler's got 5 in the ballgame. Galbraith looks to spin middle for the Trailblazers, then he'll spin back baseline. He's got another 2, and he's fired up after that one. Nice move right there for Galbraith, as Huntington Prep will get the basketball. They'll bring it into the front court. That's Hagedorn. Hagedorn out top to Payne. We saw him get hot from behind the arc in that first half of play. Payne will hand it off to Tucker. He's going to pull up for the long 2. Can't get that one to go, but Kier's going to come in for the offensive rebound. He'll find Hagedorn cutting to the bucket. Can't get that shot to go. And Galbraith with the rebound, and then he will be fouled from behind by Hagedorn.
Looks like they're going to call that on number 3.
Yep, Mason Hagedorn.
Hagedorn will pick up the foul.
Hagedorn's going to go to the bench.
I think that's his third also.
That was a foul out of frustration there. He thought he was fouled on his way to the bucket. Didn't get it called, so he'll go to the bench as we see Braden Hawthorne back into the ballgame for the Kings. On the other side, we're going to see Rowe will be fouled on his way to the bucket as he will be fouled by Micah Tucker.
Tucker's going to pick up his third, so fouls starting to mount for this Huntington squad.
And Tucker's done a nice job out on the floor for Huntington Prep. Hasn't scored a whole lot, but he's really kind of been the guy that's gotten them into an offense. And we'll see him stay out on the floor, but we'll see Huntington Prep drop back into a 2-3 zone as they find Pinston middle. He can't get the shot to go. Rebound tipped around. Payne controls it for Prep. He'll dish it off to Tucker. He'll go coast to coast. Can't get the shot to go. Kier will get the rebound, and he'll have another 2. And Kier's done a nice job here in this third quarter with 5 points. Quickly into the front court comes Rowe. His three-pointer is short. Galbraith with the offensive rebound for the Trailblazers. He'll get it to Rowe. He'll attack the bucket. His shot will be no good, but he's going to go to the line to for two as they're going to whistle Kawani Kier for a foul.
Kier will pick up his second. I've got them for 3 team fouls. Free throws being shot the other way. John, our producer, kind of reminded us that, these games get a big lead and then they just kind of come back. They're a little bit more like an NBA game and giving up bigger leads because they keep playing up and down the court with that 35-second clock. First free throw is up and good by Rowe. Give him 8 on the day.
Ken Giles will check into the ball game as Kier will take a seat. For the Trailblazers, Adair back in. Galbraith takes a seat. Also, we'll see Anthony Gilkis back into the ball game for Huntington Prep as Tucker takes a seat with those 3 fouls.
Second one up by Aaron Rowe, looking for his 9th point, and finds it there from the charity strike.
Smooth stroke right there for the junior. He played with another team that's here in this Quincy Shootout last year as he was with Link Academy for the 2022-2023 season. As quickly into the front court, Prep, pass is going to be deflected. Giles will run that down, and he's going to keep the dribble, attack the bucket. He's got another 2. So a nice job right there by the lefty as Giles has 4 points, and that's how much his team's lead is at 37-33 as we approach the midway point of the third quarter. And then Giles will be whistled for the foul.
His first, team 4th, so free throws the rest of the 4-11 of this half on any other fouls on the Huntington squad.
Pinston will be the inbound man for Tolton. Looking to get it in, still hasn't get it in, finally does to Adair. Adair puts it on the floor, attacks the bucket. He'll put his shot up for 2, can't get it to go. Yefamenko almost had control of the offensive rebound before he lost control. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Huntington Prep basketball looking to give themselves the largest lead of the ball game as they've led by as many as 5. Right now have the 37-33 lead with 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Payne with the basketball. He'll dish it off to Giles. Giles will get it left wing to Tingler. Tingler tried to throw it down low to Hawthorne. Ball was a little bit too hot to handle, and it'll be a turnover against the Kings.
9th turnover of the ball game, first to the second half on Huntington. A 37-33 lead for them. 3:45 left third quarter on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. And here comes Father Tolton trying to make something out of that.
Rowe loses the basketball, turnover against the Trailblazers. Hawthorne had it for Huntington Prep. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds from behind. So it will be Huntington Prep basketball. 3:34 to play here, third quarter action. Ken Giles to inbound for Huntington Prep.
Trailblazers, their second turnover in the quarter and 10 in the game now.
Quickly inbound to Huntington Prep. Gets it back to Giles. He'll put up the shot. Can't get it to go. Hawthorne got the offensive rebound. His shot was no good. And then they're going to say Tingler's going to be whistled for the foul. So to the other end to shoot 2 will be Yefamenko for the Trailblazers.
Tingler's going to pick up his first foul, 5th team foul. 37-33 the score, 3:26 left in the quarter. More people coming in now for the Quincy Notre Dame Principia game that will be coming your way in a little while. The fan base, the teens group, student section for Notre Dame will be making their appearance tonight. So we'll see more people in the gym here. Good game going on over at Quincy Blue Devil Gym, too, with Link Academy and Faith Family playing. High free throw up is no good.
Jack Yefimiko had about as much arch there as what you can see if you go to St. Louis.
Yeah, he just about had ice on the arch on that one. He really got her up. Yefimiko, really big arch there, but he gets the second one to fall. And off the bench, he's got 5 in the game.
Good minutes in this one for the big boy Yefimiko, as he's had to be out there quite a bit, as Fretwell's had those foul trouble all night. As into the front court for the Kings, they couldn't get the 3 to fall, and then we're going to go to the other end for Yefimiko to shoot another 2, as Ken Giles is going to be fouled or whistled for his 3rd foul.
Yeah, got the hands in the back that time, and Yefimiko will walk to the other end again, and we'll get to see that high archer again. Many years ago at Jacksonville High School in the 60s, a guy that later would become a judge, and Tim Olson used to shoot those arches like that, and they always thought he was going to hit the top of the bowl. Here's a high one there, and he gets it to rattle through, and his 6th point of the day.
Hagedorn back into the ballgame for Huntington Prep.
All of a sudden, we got a 2-point game.
Giles will go to the bench with those 3 fouls.
Yefimiko, 37-35. His team trails. 3:20 left, 3rd quarter here at the Quincy Notre Dame pit. Second one up is no good, and the rebound comes off the other way.
Hawthorne with the rebound. He'll get it to Payne. Payne will quickly back to Hawthorne. And then he'll get it to Payne and says, hey, you crossed the time stripe. Huntington Prep's going to take a timeout. We'll take it too. Huntington Prep 37, Father Tolton 35. It's an Adams Network timeout.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
3:12 left, 3rd quarter action here on Central Illinois Sports on the 2024 edition of the Quincy Shootout. 17 games coming your way. Glad you paid the $9.99. We appreciate that. We hope to give you great value for your dollar. Sheila Davidsmeyer, your Northwestern Mutual financial agent in the Pittsfield area, is our replay sponsor. Hope you're enjoying that too. John Hull, our producer, doing a great job bringing you some of those replays. Damon Emmerich on the call in this game, and my name is Jack Hull. Glad you are with us this evening in this tight contest. First one was a 79-74 win for Curry over Millard of Omaha, Nebraska, and another good one going on right here.
It's Huntington Prep basketball. Malachi Payne with it, looking to get his team into an offense after they called their 3rd timeout of the ball game. Check that, they've got 3 timeouts left. As Payne will put up a 3 for Prep, can't get that to go. Rebound going to be controlled by Hagedorn, and Prep will reset the offense in the hands of Hawthorne. Hawthorne skips it right wing. Tingler thought about the 3, doesn't take it. He'll put it on the floor instead. Nice job stepping around the defense of Pinston, and Tingler's got another 2, and it's back to a 4-point lead for Prep.
Tingler was 7 now.
Adair with it for the Trailblazers, picks up his dribble, gets it out to Wilson. Wilson attacks the bucket, shot's no good, gets the offensive rebound, and then a turnover. Prep quickly into the front court. That's Hawthorne. Gets it to Gilkis. Gilkis gets it to Tingler, and Tingler's 2 points gives Prep their largest lead of the ball game, as they've got the 41-35 lead. And whatever was said in that timeout for Huntington Prep worked. They are on a quick 4-0 run and looking to get a stop here on the defensive end. Wilson gets it out top. Rowe's going to put it on the bucket. He'll pull up middle. Shot for him is no good. Yefimiko is going to grab the ball and throw it off of Tingler. So it will be Trailblazers basketball.
Tingler put up his 9th point there just a moment ago.
And they're going to say the shot did not hit the rim, so the shot clock should not have reset. So it'll be 12 seconds on the clock for the Trailblazers. Wilson gets it. That's Rowe. Rowe will attack the bucket. He gets a shot up over Payne. He's got another two, and the Trailblazers are going to take a timeout to talk things over. Huntington Prep 41, Tolton 37. It's an Adams Network timeout.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Press Yours On You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Well, that Adams Network timeout. Adams Network provides reliable, worry-free internet that won't buffer and can handle whatever life throws at you. Adams Network is local and provides the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net. It'll be Huntington Prep basketball coming out of the timeout by Father Tolton. Prep with the 41-37 lead. They can't get the first shot to go, but then Braden Hawthorne gets the offensive rebound, slam home, and Hawthorne's got two. Matches the largest lead of the ballgame for Prep at 6. It's 43-37 with 1:10 to play here in the third quarter.
That's almost not fair when you can get a rebound like that and then do that.
Yeah, it's something that the three of us have never experienced. Is that's a turnover against the Trailblazers, that their 11th of the ball game, Jack?
The 11th of the game for them, and I've dunked a few bagels and a few donuts, but nothing like that unless the rim's on the floor.
Yeah, call me when it's time for Dunkin' Donuts.
Right.
Other than that, you're not going to get much out of me. As Huntington Prep with the basketball, they're going to have a turnover, so it'll be Trailblazers pushing it into the front court. Galbraith looking to cut into his team's deficit. Can't get his shot to go. Rebound's going to be controlled. That's by Wilson. He'll have a 2 back up and good.
Double digits for him with 10 now.
Wilson's got 10, and it's back to a 4-point deficit for the Trailblazers as they're going to look to get a stop. It will be Trailblazers basketball to start the fourth quarter. So best case scenario here, get a stop, get a score, and go into that fourth quarter. But right now, Payne with the basketball for Huntington Prep. He'll get it to Gilkis, get it right wing. That's to Tingler. Tingler gets it to Hagedorn, one dribble, right wing, 3 up, Payne. Shot is no good. Offensive rebound, Hawthorne tips it out. Tingler's 3 is up and no good. Tingler gets his own rebound. He'll pull up middle, and shot is up and good. Give him 2. Quickly into the front court comes Wilson. He'll put up the 3. No good, and that's how this third quarter is going to end. Huntington Prep 45, Father Tolton 39. Back with fourth quarter play-by-play in a minute.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Express leads at 45-39. Father Tolton 14 of 38 from the field, 3 of 10 from the arc, 7 of 14 from the free throw line. 17 of 50, 35% on the other side, but 5 of 24 from the arc, 6 of 7 from the free throw line for Huntington. But their size is just really worn down Father Tolton. They got the work cut out for them to cut into this 6-point lead. They've got the basketball.
And we're going to have a whistle Hey. I mean, I'm not sure we've run 7 seconds off the clock thus far, but we're going to roll with it. Let's
now
restart
they put
this
8
thing.
minutes on, and we're going to start it over again. Here we go.
Everybody put your hands in the air. All right. Tolton with the basketball. That is Rowe. He's going to get it to Wilson. Gets it left wing to Adair. Tolton with their largest deficit of the ball game right now at 6. And to start the fourth quarter of play, Mason Hagedorn is going to be whistled for the foul.
Hagedorn's going to pick up his 4th first-team foul. And those fouls may be a little bit of a problem because
they're actually going to whistle that on Malachi Payne.
I'll be darned.
So that'll be Payne's first, team first, as Wilson will be the inbound man for Tolton. He'll get it to Adair. Adair will get it to Galbraith. He'll spin middle. Shot up for him is no good. And rebound's going to be knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it will remain with Father Tolton, as Jay Wilson, the 6-foot junior, will be the inbound man for the Trailblazers. His team looking to get a bucket here on their first possession of the fourth quarter. Wilson gets it inbound into the hands of Rowe. Rowe's going to attack the bucket, but he's going to be fouled on the drive. Braden Hawthorne will be whistled for that foul.
Hawthorne's second, team second, I think, I believe.
2 and 2.
7:30 left in regulation, 45-39. Father Tolton still trying to get a bucket. Now what are we doing?
Just got to reset the shot clock.
Ah.
No, reset the shot clock after a foul.
Yep. That's what they do. 20 seconds on the shot clock.
So the inbound man is Wilson. He gets it in to Fretwell. Fretwell spent a lot of time on the bench in this one with foul trouble. Going to see if he can give his team some valuable minutes here in the fourth quarter as they trail 45-39. And a nice backdoor cut right there by Jay Wilson. MJ Adair finds him. Wilson's got another 2. He's got a dozen. And the Tolton bench pleading with their guys out on the floor, hey, let's get a stop. Prep has it. Tingler thought about the 3, doesn't take it. He'll get it right wing to Payne. Payne attacks the baseline, kicks it left wing to Hawthorne. Back to Gilkis. He'll get it right wing. Tingler takes a long 3. His shot is up and good. And that's the largest lead of the ball game for Huntington Prep, as he's got 15 points. Quickly a turnover against the Trailblazers and then a foul by Fretwell. Fretwell's picked up his 4th as Pinston back into the ball game for the Trailblazers.
Give Tingler 14 on the night. 4 fouls now on Fretwell, and the first of the fourth quarter.
Fretwell's going to stay out on the floor with those 4 fouls. His team trailing 48-41, the largest lead of the ball game for either team at 7, and make it 9 as a nice cut to the bucket right there by Mason Hagedorn. He's got another 2, and it's a 50-41 lead for Huntington Prep. To the other side, Rowe can't get the shot to go. Rebound pushed into the front court. That's Hawthorne. Hawthorne attacks the bucket. Shot up and good. And he'll go to the line looking to complete the and 1, as they're going to say he was fouled on the shot by Jay Wilson.
Wilson will pick up the foul. That will be his first, team second. And let's see.
And it's a 52-41 lead.
Yeah, Hawthorne's got 8 on the night now. 52-41, biggest lead of the ball game right now on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. And it's up and no good, and the rebound comes off the other way to Rowe.
Rowe gets the rebound on Hawthorne's missed free throw. He's going to take it coast to coast. He'll dish it off Wilson. Wilson kicks it left wing, long 3-pointer. Pinston up and good. That's a 3 for Father Tolton. They're going to take a timeout. We'll take it to Father Tolton trailing Huntington Prep 52-44. It's an Adams Network timeout.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Blake Pinston hit the three before Father Tolton called the timeout. We showed it to you on the Northwestern Mutual Instant Replay. Sheila Davidsmeyer, the sponsor all year long for Instant Replay. Sheila Davidsmeyer with Northwestern Mutual. They're in Pittsfield, Illinois. Contact her for all of your financial advising needs. As Father Tolton's going to pick up full court pressure coming out of the timeout. Payne's going to bring it into the front court. He gets it to Hagedorn. Hagedorn took the long three, missed everything. Wilson got the rebound for Tolton. His shot was no good, but following in for the cleanup was Fretwell. Fretwell's got two, and it's down to a 52-46 lead. So from 11 to 6, just like that, as Galbraith picked up for tight defense, almost got the ball knocked out of bounds off of Hawthorne, but they're going to say it will remain with Huntington Prep as they've got the 52-46 lead. 5:33 to play, fourth quarter action on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
Wholesale changes on the other side.
Tucker, Giles, and Kawani Kier into the ballgame for Huntington Prep. They'll be out on the floor along with Braden Hawthorne and Dylan Tingler.
These guys said they flew here, I do believe, from Huntington Express, and you better have some pretty good sized seats in the emergency exit for some of these long legs.
It'll be Huntington Prep basketball. Giles crosses the time stripe, gets it to Tucker, gets it to Tingler, volleyball line extended, and he'll be fouled by Pinston.
Pinston's going to pick up the foul. Be his second, team third.
5:20 to play on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Into the backcourt, that's Giles. Giles crosses the time stripe, 30 seconds on the shot clock. He's being guarded by Wilson. He'll use a screen by Kier, still has the basketball, gets it right wing, long three-pointer. Hawthorne shot is up and no good. Tingler gets the offensive rebound, almost loses it before he gets it to Giles. Giles, too, will be no good, but he's going to go to the line after being fouled by Jay Wilson.
His second, team fourth, shooting foul. Tingler to the free throw line, or no, Giles to the free throw line, right?
Yeah, Giles will go to the line for two.
Giles has got, I've got him for 5. I'm looking on the board. Looks like they got him for 4. I think that's correct. First one up for him, makes it a 53-46
He's got 5 now.
I was a prophet on that, was it not? 4:59 left, fourth period. Game 2 of 4 coming your way from the Quincy Notre Dame pit. Second one up is also good. Give him 6.
And it's back out to an 8-point advantage for Huntington Prep. Time starting to run a little bit short here for Father Tolton. We were tied up at 24 at the half. Huntington Prep has outscored them 30-22 here so far in the second half, as going to have a turnover against Father Tolton, and then a foul will be whistled on Jay Wilson.
Wilson will pick up his third. Fifth foul, free throw. Will they say 4 on him?
Yeah, they're going to say 4 on Wilson, so he may go to the bench after the first free throw from Braden Hawthorne.
Hawthorne to the free throw line has 8 points unofficially in the game. Make it 9 and makes it a 55-46 lead.
Wilson will actually stay out on the floor, but Pinston will take a seat as Vlad Yefimenko will check back in for the Trailblazers. They cut the lead for Huntington Prep down to as many as 6.
Second one is up and good, and I'll tell you what, they've been good from the free throw line.
Now a 10-point Huntington Prep lead, 56-46, a quick 4-0 run for Prep. As into the front court, Rowe's going to do a nice dribble. He'll attack the bucket. He's got another 2.
13.
Give him 13. And 4.5 minutes to play in the contest. Huntington Prep with the basketball and the lead. They've got the 56-48 lead as Tucker uses the screen from Kier. He'll dish it off to Hawthorne. Hawthorne's pass almost stolen away. Wilson couldn't quite control it. And we need to reset the shot clock here as there's currently showing 35 seconds on the shot clock. We're just going to let it roll. Kier gets the inbound. He'll get it to Tucker. Out top, Hawthorne. Long three, right wing, Tingler. No good. Hawthorne offensive rebound, put back. And that's the second time in this one we've seen Hawthorne go up for the offensive rebound, not even bring the ball down. He just goes right back up for it. He's got another two. It's a 10-point Huntington Prep lead, and Tolton's got to get a score here, and then they've got to get a stop. Rowe's shot is going to be deflected, but he's going to be fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot two after he was fouled by Braden Hawthorne.
Hawthorne will pick up the foul. Hawthorne just got into double figures with 10, and it'll be a two-shot foul.
Hawthorne's
Three guys in
got
double figures now, and 3:54 left, 58-48.
4 fouls on Hawthorne.
A lot of people with a lot of fouls in their team, but they got a lot of guys to rotate in and out. First one is up and good by Rowe, give him 14. 58-49, and Father Tolton's got their work cut out for him in the last 3:54 here. He makes the second.
Pinchton and Adair back into the ballgame for the Trailblazers. Wilson and Fretwell will go to the bench. Both of those players for the Trailblazers have 4 fouls, so a little bit of defense for offense here, perhaps, for head coach Jeremy Osborne.
Full court pressure now by Father Tolton in the man-to-man, but you're really going to have to get in their drill here and get that ball back if you can.
Giles will cross the time stripe to Tucker. Tucker gets it left wing to Hawthorne. Back to Tucker. He puts it on the floor, dishes it to Kier, but Kier's going to be called for the offensive foul. As a nice job there by MJ Adair to step up and draw the charge. And
4 on him, 14 fouls, player controlled anyway, but they got, 2 or 3 guys with 4 fouls?
They do. Wilson and Fretwell back for the Trailblazers. Pinchton and Adair, offense for defense here, as the Trailblazers have the basketball, trailing by 8 with 3:30 to play here in the fourth quarter. Wilson has it. He attacks the bucket. Nice Euro step there. His shot up for 2 is good. Back to a 58-52 lead. Huntington Prep with the basketball and the lead as we approach the 3:15 mark here in regulation. Ken Giles with it. He still has the basketball. He loses it, tracks it down, and then they're going to say ball out of bounds off of Giles. So that'll be a turnover against Huntington Prep. It allows Pinchton to check back in for the Trailblazers. Yefimenko will go to the bench. And Father Tolton just will not go away. They've got the basketball trailing 58-52 as we approach the 3-minute mark of this ballgame. Wilson will get it left wing to Pinchton. Thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Gets it back out to Wilson. His backdoor lob attempt is going to be knocked out of bounds, and it will remain with Father Tolton with 2:54 to play. Wilson will be the inbounds man. He gets it left wing. Pinchton, he'll put up the 3. Shot is short. Offensive rebound going to be controlled by Pinchton. He puts it on the floor, gets it to Galbraith. He'll attack the bucket. His shot is up and good. And Tolton's going to take a timeout. We'll take it too. Huntington Prep 58. Father Tolton 54. It's a good one. We're back after this Adams Network timeout.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at No. 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
58-54 the score. Father Tolton trails Huntington Express here. Huntington Express from West Virginia, I do believe, correct?
That is correct.
So they might have gotten the award for traveling the farthest. Utah. There's a Utah father.
Yeah. Huntington Prep with 3 timeouts. Father Tolton with 2. Prep will have the basketball with the 4-point lead, 58-54. Tolton will pick up length of the floor to go. Kawani Kier will get it. He'll find Tingler attacking the bucket. He throws one down. He's got another 2, and it's a 60-54 lead for Huntington Prep. Into the front court, Rowe. He'll get it to Galbraith. Galbraith gets it to Yefamenko. He'll try to go in for the slam. Knocked away. Tucker with the rebound for Prep. Pushes it into the front court to Payne. And Prep has the lead and the basketball with 2:15 to play, leading 60-54. Keir thought about the three, doesn't take it. He'll attack the bucket instead. His two-pointer is no good, but he's going to go to the line to shoot two as Galbraith's going to be whistled for the foul. That'll be his second.
2 free throws to be shot by Keir. I've got him for 10 points on the day. 60-54, 2:09 left. And the first one too hard. 2 for 3 from the free throw line now. Wilson back into the game.
Kyer Kiwani at the line with 1 free throw remaining.
Kiwani.
I might have been calling him that wrong all night. I'm not sure. If I have, I apologize.
Second one up is no good. And the rebound comes off to
Galbraith with the rebound. He gets it to Wilson. He'll cross the time stripe. His team trailing by 6 with 2 minutes to play. Galbraith gets it left wing. Wilson thought about the three, doesn't take it. Instead, he'll pull up. His 2 is no good. Galbraith loses the rebound. It's going to be knocked out of bounds, but it will remain Trailblazers basketball. They trail 60-54, a minute 53 to play here, fourth quarter action. Still 2 games left to go here tonight from the pit in the 2024 Quincy Shootout. Fretwell gets the inbounds pass. He'll hand it off to Rowe. Rowe still with the bucket ball. And they're going to say it'll be a ball out of bounds off of Kiwani. Shot clock should have 21 seconds on there, but Tolton's not going to want to run time off the clock anyway. They're going to try to get a quick score, but before they have their next possession, they're going to take a timeout. We'll take it to Huntington Prep 60, Father Tolton 54. It's an Adams Network timeout.
GSI Grain Bins, maximize your profitability. From the initial site to developing your custom grain storage plan to the completion of the project. Mixer Lumber Company, we will be with you every step of the way. Mixer Lumber Company, your trusted GSI grain bin dealer.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
60-54 with a minute 44 left. Huntington Express with the lead over Father Tolton out of Columbia, Missouri.
Tolton will have the basketball trailing by 6, down to just 1 timeout left in this one, as Jeremy Osborne used that timeout to try to get his team set up for what he hopes will be a quick score. Both teams will be shooting free throws the remainder of this ball game.
Could put 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, I had him at 21, but at 20 is a lot better than 35. As Pinston will be the trigger man, he'll get it into Wilson. Wilson being guarded by Payne. Wilson uses the screen from Pinston, still has the basketball, finally gets it out top to Pinston. He'll put up the 3 shot, is up and good. It's a 1-possession game. 90 seconds to play in this one, and it's 60-57. Huntington Prep with the basketball. That's Tucker. He's being closely guarded by Wilson, who doesn't want to pick up that 5th foul. To the left wing, that's Prep. Prep gets it to Tucker. He tries to get it to Tingler. Tingler tried to catch it with one hand, loses control of it. It's a turnover against Huntington Prep. It's their 14th. And Tolton with the basketball, trailing 60-57. A minute 10 to play in this one. And with the shot clock in the ball game, Tolton doesn't need to try to go for the 3. They can get a quick 2. Wilson's got it. He'll get it left wing to Galbraith. 1 dribble, picks it up. Back to Wilson. Wilson has it with 55 to play. Gets it left wing. Galbraith, he'll skip it cross court to Rowe. Rowe puts it on the floor. He dishes off Pinston. He's going to leave the shot short. Rowe's going to get the offensive rebound. He'll go middle of the lane. His shot is short, and rebound is going to be knocked out of bounds off of Tolton. So it'll be Huntington Prep basketball with 40 seconds to play. We're going to see Giles will check in. Tingler will go to the bench. So Tingler, I believe, is the leading scorer in this ball game for Huntington Prep, but he'll go to the bench with his team having the basketball with 3 seconds to play.
40.5 seconds left.
Giles inbounds it to Tucker. Back to Giles, who'll get it into the front court to Kawani Kier. And he's going to find Hawthorne attacking the bucket. Lob up and good. He's got the dunk. 5-point Huntington Prep lead. Quickly into the front court comes Rowe. He throws it off the backboard to get a streaking Galbraith. Gets it to Pinchton. His shot no good. Pinchton with the offensive rebound. He'll put up a quick two. Can't get it to go. Fretwell's offensive rebound put back no good. It'll be out of bounds. It'll be Tolton basketball. 15.4 seconds to play. They trail 62-57. Only one timeout left in this one for the Trailblazers, so they need a quick score, and then they need to get a timeout to try to set up their defense. Wilson to be the trigger man for the Trailblazers, looking to get it in. Finally gets it into Fretwell with 15. Fretwell hands it off to Pinchton, gets it to Rowe. Rowe's going to pull up for a long three, fading away, shot up, and good. Fretwell gets it off to Rowe. Rowe knocks down another three, and it's a 2-point game. Huntington Prep 62, Tolton 60. We're back after this Adams Network timeout.
Luke and Aaron Fessler at Fessler Insurance are here to help you with all of your insurance needs. Fessler Insurance, a Country Financial agency, provides life, health, auto, home, and farm insurance. Trust your insurance needs to the local folks at Fessler Insurance. Call for a quote today at 217-285-4429 or stop by at 1165 West Washington Street in Pittsfield for Fessler Insurance.
8 seconds left in the ball game. 62-60 as Father Tolton's fought back from a double-digit deficit there at a couple of times, but it will be Huntington's ball with 8 seconds left. In the bonus situation, Huntington already in the bonus, as is Father Tolton.
Tolton out at timeouts as Jeremy Osborne used his last timeout after that made three-pointer by Aaron Rowe. So the Trailblazers are going to have to try to get the quick foul and send Huntington Prep to the line if they're going to have a chance in this. That is if the Trailblazers don't get a quick steal. But we'll see what happens with Huntington Prep. They're going to line up in a 1-4 set. Malachi Payne will be the inbounder for the Kings. And Payne has it and gets it in quickly to Tucker. Tucker touch pass to Payne, and he's going to be fouled by Jay Wilson. Wilson's going to foul out of this ball game with 5.9 seconds to play, and his team trailing 62-60 as his fifth foul sends Malachi Payne to the other end to shoot two. Yefiminko will check back in for the Trailblazers. As Malachi Payne to the line.
Payne's got 10 on the day, has not been at the charity stripe. 5.9 seconds left. It takes both of them to seal the deal. First one is up and good.
And now the age-old question becomes, if Prep misses this one, do they foul in order to prevent Tolton from getting a chance to shoot a three? If Payne makes this one, it kind of seals the deal.
Second one up, also good by Payne.
Tolton inbounds, that's to Pinchton. He crosses the time stripe. He'll pull up for a quick three. Shot is up off the back of the iron. No good. Rowe will get the offensive rebound. His three-pointer wouldn't have counted if it had went. Huntington Prep's going to pull away with this one as they're going to win this ball game by a final score of 64-60. Huntington Expression Prep 64, Father Tolton 60. That sends us to the Blessing Hospital post-game show. We'll be back after a few minutes to wrap this one up. Back after these.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
Yeah.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
In this one, 64-60, as we take a look at some shooting. First of all, for Father Tolton, 22 of 58, shooting at around a 38% clip, 6 of 15 from the field, that's 40%, and 9 of 16 from the free throw line. Led in scoring by Aaron Rowe with 18 points on the night, 14 from Jay Wilson, 10 points from Javar Gilbreth, also 8 points from Blake Pinkston, and 6 points from Bladslave Ifaminko. 2 points from Fretwell on the day as he was in foul trouble a lot. On the other side, 23 of 60 for Huntington Express in their 64-60 win. 6 of 28 from the arc, 12 of 16 from the free throw line. 16 for Dylan Tingler on the night to lead the way. 12 points for Malachi Payne. Also 12 from Braden Hawthorne. Kwani had 8 points on the night for them. 6 points for Hagedorn in the game and 6 for Giles.
Well, time now to name our player of the game. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports, and the Player of the Game for Game 2 tonight is Dylan Tingler, as he helped lead his Huntington Express team to a 64-60 victory over Father Tolton. Game 2 of 4 from the pit is wrapped up in this one. We've had 2 good games in this ball game, and we expect this third game to be a good one as well, as the Principia Panthers of St. Louis will take on the Raiders of Quincy Notre Dame. The Raiders here on their home court, their fans starting to fill in this one, and we'll be back to tell you about that one after these. But that's going to do it for Game 2. Huntington Expression Prep 64, Father Tolton 6.